Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's video I will solve some of the MCQs which came in the previous exams. First one is Haversian canals are found in option A bones, option B brain, option C kidneys, option D lungs. So first of all we should know what are Haversian canals. They are minute tubules or minute tubes which form a network in bones and contain blood vessels. And these Haversian canals are found in mammals like dogs, sheep, and humans. So the correct option here is option A, which is bones. So Haversian canals are found in bones, and most specifically we can say are found in mammals' bones. Question number 2. Heat regulating center is located at option A, thalamus, option B, hypothalamus, and option C, medulla oblongata, option D, cerebrum. The correct option here is option B, which is hypothalamus. In human body, the heat regulating center is located in the hypothalamus. Question number 3. Mitral cells are present in option A, kidney, option B, mitral valve, option C, olfactory tract, and option D, optic nerve. So what are these mitral cells? Mitral cells are neurons that are part of the olfactory system. And these mitral cells are located in the olfactory bulb in the mammalian nervous system or central nervous system. So the correct option here is option C. Mitral cells are present in the olfactory tract. Question number 4. Sensitive pigmented layer of eye is option A, cornea, option B, retina, option C, sclerotic, option D, iris. The correct option here is option B, retina. Retina is the most sensitive parts of eye. And if the question asks what is the most sensitive part of retina, suppose if they ask different question, which is the most sensitive part of retina, then we can write its macula. This is the most sensitive part in retina, which is called macula. Question number 5. The nasal granules of nerve cells are made up of option A, DNA, option B, RNA, option C, ribosomes, option D, proteins. So what are these nasal granules? They are large granular body found in neurons. They are found in neurons, and they are made up of rough endoplasmic reticulum, and ribosome. So the correct option here is option C, ribosomes. Question number 6. The type of joint between sacrum and coccyx is option A, symphysis, option B, Synostosis, option D, Synchondrosis, option D, Syndesmosis. The correct option here is option A, which is symphysis. The joint between sacrum and coccyx is formed by symphysis joint. So the correct option here is option A. Question number 7. The main solute components of urine is option A, urea, option B, glucose, option D, agglutinin, option B, urobilinogen. Correct option here is option A, urea. Urea is the main solute components in urine. Question number 8. The site for oogenesis is Option A, ovaries. Option B, ovum. Option C, oocytes. Option D, oviduct. The correct option here is option A, which is ovaries. Oogenesis happens or occurs inside the female ovaries. What is oogenesis? Oogenesis is the process of formation of female gametes, or we can say ovum. And oocytes are the cells inside the ovaries which undergo meiotic division to form ovum. Question number 9. Bone is the example of option A, connective tissue, option B, epithelial tissue, option C, nervous tissue, and option D, muscles tissue. So what are tissues? Tissues, we can say, is a group of cells that have similar structure and that function together as unit, that is called tissue. And connective tissue are tissue that supports, protects, and gives structure to other tissues or and organs in the body is called connective tissue. Whereas epithelial tissues, it's like a type of tissue that forms the covering of the internal or the external organs or in the body. And nervous tissue are found in the brains or nervous system. And so the correct option here is option A. Option A, bones is an example of connective tissue. Question number 10. Afferent nerve fibers carry impulse from option A, effector organs of central nervous system. Option B, receptor organs of central nervous system. Option D, CNS to receptors. Option D, CNS to muscles. Correct option here is option B, which is receptors. Afferent nerve fibers carry impulses from receptor organs of central nervous system. Question number 11. The length of male urethra is approximately option A, 18 to 20 centimeter. Option B, 11 to 12 centimeter. Option C, 30 to 40 centimeter. Option D, 2 to 4 centimeter. The correct option here is option A, which is 18 to 20 centimeter. The length of male urethra is approximately 18 to 20 centimeter. Question number 12. Which bacteria is normally present in vagina? Option A, Streptococci. Option B, Haemophilus influenza. Option C, Lactobacillus acidophilus. Option D, Corynebacterium species. The correct option here is option C, which is the Lactobacillus acidophilus. Question number 13. Blood group were first discovered by option A, Robert Koch. Option B, Karl Landsteiner. Option C, Paul Ehrlich. Option D, Anton van Leeuwenhoek. The correct option here, option B, which is Karl Landsteiner. He first discovered the APO blood group. Question number 14. Which of the following arteries primarily feeds the anterior wall of the heart? Option A, circumflex artery. Option B, internal mammary artery. Option D, left anterior descending artery. Option D, right coronary artery. The correct option here is option C, which is left anterior descending artery. Question number 15. The term respiration refers to option A, ventilation. Option B, gas exchange within the lungs. Option C, oxygen utilization within the cells. Option D, all of the above. The correct option here is option D, which is all of this or all of the above. Question number 16. Which of the following statement by decline to the nurse indicates risk factor for coronary artery disease? Option A, I exercise every other day. Option B, my father died of myasthenia gravis. Option C, my cholesterol is 180. And option D, I smoke 1.5 packs of cigarettes per day. The correct option here is option D, which is I smoke 1.5 packets of cigarettes per day. Question number 17. Which complication of cardiac catheterization should nurse monitor for in the initial 24 hours after the procedure? Option A, angina arteries. Option B, thrombus formation. Option C, dizziness. Option D, falling of blood pressure. The correct option here is option B, which is thrombus formation. The nurse should monitor or assess the patient within 24 hours for thrombus formation after post cardiac catheterization. The nurse is question number 18. The nurse is performing a neurological assessment on a client with a posterior right cerebrovascular accident. Which finding, if observed by the nurse, would warrant immediate attention? Option A, decrease in level of consciousness. Option B, loss of bladder control. Option C, altered sensation of to stimuli. Option D, emotional lability. Correct option here is option A, which is decrease in level of consciousness. Question number 19. Which drug is used in the treatment of hyperthyroidism? Option A, levothyroxine sodium. Option B, thyroglobulin. Option D is local solution. Option C is calcitonin. The correct option here is option C, local solution. It is a solution of iodine. Option A is given in case of hypothyroidism, whereas thyroglobulin is a protein formed by the cells of thyroid. Question number 20. A nurse enters a client's room to discover that the client has no pulse, and no respiration. After calling for help, the first action of the nurse should take is option A, start peripheral IV. Option B, initiate chest massage. Option C, establish an airway. Option D, open the crash card. Correct option here is option C, which is open the airway or establish the airway.